Hey guys, how much horsepower is enough for you? 500? 750? 1000 horsepower? How much is enough? Hey, what's up YouTube world? It's Ryan from Riding in Style. And today my question is about horsepower. How much horsepower is enough? So, to start this video, I actually have two confessions that I need to make to you today. And the first one is, I am addicted to more horsepower. I try to fight it, but there's like this urge inside that's always longing for more, just a little bit more. And I don't know if anyone else is like me, but I believe that there are a few of us out there who just want a little more horsepower. That's why we look into long tube and short tube headers or a catback exhaust to try and get, another 3 to 5 horsepower, or a cold air intake to squeeze out another 1 to 3 horsepower, or the PCM swaps, with a tuner to try and unlock our engine's full potential. There's so many ways to try and gain more horsepower, but the question is, how much is enough? And that brings me to my second confession, is that I've been doing some research on Hellcats. I've been looking into them. I've been watching some YouTube videos. I've been doing the forums and looking at some dealerships online and looking at some used ones. And I'll be honest with you, the price of some of these used Hellcats are getting down to what a new Scat Pack would cost. And yes, I understand buying a used Hellcat is very risky because of the chance of it being driven hard by the owner. I understand that. But the thing is, these 2015 and 16 Hellcats are in the low 50s, and I've seen one as low as like 47,000. Now, if you remember my earlier video, I talk about how I almost bought a new Scat Pack for 43,000. So we're looking at that bridge right now is like 43 to 47,000 of getting a new Scat Pack versus a used Hellcat. And that's a big deal for me. So I've just been doing some research, and this is nothing that I'm looking to do right away. This is something where I may be in a Hellcat 3 to 5 years from now. But guess what? This is how it starts. This is the beginning phases of my research and my journey. It always starts with the initial phase of looking into them, researching, dissecting. It's a big purchase. It's a big investment. And I don't want to make a mistake. Don't get me wrong. Our RT engines that we've come to love is great. Very powerful engines. And I love the fact that they're very modifiable. And I love my RT. But the thing is, there's always that itch inside that's like, oh, I just want a little more horsepower. Like, what would it be like to have a Hellcat? I'm just being honest, guys. So I'm addicted to horsepower, and yes, I've been researching Hellcats. I'm not dissing the 5.7 at all. Again, I love it. I would recommend it to my friends and family, but there's always that curiosity. And so in my research with these Hellcats, I've seen people that have swapped out the Supercharger that comes with the Hellcat and put in like a Whipple to get like 1,000 horsepower. And I'm thinking to myself, like, are you serious? Like, you already drive 707 horsepower, but it's not enough. You're gonna spend another $7,000 to $10,000 on your $70,000 to $80,000 car to get more horsepower. So that caused me to think, if I was in a Hellcat, let's just say, would that really be enough for me? Or would that be another starting point and thinking of how much more can I get? And I'll be honest with you. For me personally, I think a Hellcat is way more than enough power. Way more than enough. but I don't see myself spending a ton of money into it to try and beef it up even more. I'm not even sure if I could handle the 707 horsepower myself, but it would be nice to have. It would be definitely nice to have. And, you know, going back to being addicted to horsepower, I've never heard of somebody say, man, my V8 engine, it's too powerful. I want to modify it to reduce power, bring it down to V6 or less power. I've never heard anybody say that. So I want to believe that the majority of us muscle car enthusiasts, muscle car owners, are in the same boat. And comment below, let me know how much horsepower is enough. Let me know if you fall into this category. And I just want to know that I'm not alone. I mean, there's just so much to be desired, but then again, how much is enough? I don't know. I really don't know. But I love my car. I love the journey I'm on. And I just wanted to share with you folks what I've been up to and, you know, just trying to get out that extra few horsepower here and there. Another option I was actually considering was to put a ProCharger in my 5.7 that I have now as like a very last mod, you know, once the car is out of the factory warranty period. So those of you, I know there's a few of you, Phoenix 78, I just met you from Bernie's RT Cold Start Challenge. So happy to have met you. You're one of the guys that I know that has a 5.7 liter. I believe you have a 2014 Charger RT and you have the Whipple. And so also Das Lamas, I know you have a Supercharger in your 5.7. So comment below, let me know. My questions about that is what kind of other engine modifications are required to make room for this Supercharger. I mean, that extra power that we're bringing into the engine, all that compressed air, what other things need to be replaced in the 5.7 once you add a Supercharger? So if you can, leave a comment below. Maybe there are other people on the same journey as myself. But thanks for watching the video, guys. Once again, this is Ryan from Riding in Style.